Welcome to the 8th episode of the series, Playbook for Monetizing Your Music Rights. Here we will deal with one of the most lucrative opportunities in the music business, sync licensing. Sync licensing is when your music is synchronized with visual media, films, television shows, commercials, video games, YouTube content, and more. A single sync placement can earn you more in one deal than a year of streaming revenue. I've seen artists earn thousands of dollars for a small placement and tens of thousands for major commercial campaigns. But sync licensing is also one of the most misunderstood revenue streams. Many artists don't know how to pursue sync opportunities, what to charge, or how to structure these deals properly. In this episode, I'm going to show you exactly how sync licensing works, how to pitch your music, what to negotiate, and how to avoid leaving money on the table. What is sync licensing? Synchronization, licensing, or sync licensing is the process of granting permission for your music to be synchronized with visual content. Remember, there are two copyrights in every piece of music, the composition and the sound recording. For a sync placement, both rights need to be licensed. The sync license covers the composition, the underlying song, melody, and lyrics. This is negotiated with the songwriter or music publisher. The master use license covers the sound recording, the actual recorded version of the song. This is negotiated with whoever owns the master recording, usually the artist or record label. If you're an independent artist who wrote your own songs and owns your masters, you control both rights. That means you can negotiate both licenses and earn from both. If you're signed to a label that owns your masters, or if you have a publisher that controls your compositions, you'll need to coordinate with them for sync placements. Common sync opportunities include films and movies, Hollywood productions, international films, documentaries, television shows, drama series, reality shows, news programs, talk shows, commercials, TV ads, radio ads, online video ads, social media campaigns, video games, background music, theme songs, character themes, corporate videos, training videos, promotional content, presentations, YouTube and social media content, content creators, influencers, brand channels, trailers and promotional materials, movie trailers, TV show promos, event promotions. Let's consider how much sync placements pay. This is the question everyone wants answered. What can you actually earn from sync licensing? The truth is, sync fees vary enormously based on several factors. The type of project. A major national commercial pays far more than a small independent film. A global advertising campaign pays more than a local YouTube video. The prominence of the use. Is your song the main theme, or is it background music for 5 seconds? Featured prominently or barely audible? The territory. Worldwide rights cost more than local country-only rights. Africa-wide rights cost more than single-country rights. The duration of the license. A 1-year license costs less than perpetual rights. Limited use costs less than unlimited use. The medium. Theatrical release, broadcast TV, cable TV, streaming platforms, online only. Each has different value. Your negotiating power. Established artists with in-demand music can charge more than unknown artists. There are some key terms to note in sync licenses. 1. Scope of use. What exactly can they do with your music? Is it for one specific commercial, or can they use it in multiple ads for the same campaign? Can they edit or modify your song, or must they use it as is? Be specific. Use in advertising campaign is too broad. Use in one 30-second television commercial for product X is clear and enforceable. 2. Territory. Where can they use your music? US only? Latin America, all of Africa, worldwide? The broader the territory, the higher the fee should be. Don't give worldwide rights if they only advertising in Canada. You limiting your ability to license that song to other brands in other territories. Start with the narrowest territory that meets their needs and charge more for expansion. 3. Term, duration. How long can they use your music? 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, in perpetuity? Never grant perpetual rights unless the fee is substantial. Limited-term licenses allow you to renegotiate for extensions or license the song to someone else after the term expires. Typically, commercial licenses are 6 months to 2 years. Film licenses are often perpetual because the film exists forever, but you should charge accordingly. 4. Media. Sell platforms. Where can they distribute the content containing your music? Broadcast television, cable, streaming platforms, online video, social media, theatrical release, all of the above. Each medium has different reach and value. A license for broadcast TV only should cost less than broadcast TV plus online plus social media. And if they want to use it everywhere, make sure your fee reflects that comprehensive usage. Let me walk you through how sync placements typically happen. Step 1. Discovery. Someone looking for music. A music supervisor, creative director, film producer, or advertising agency discovers your song. This might happen through sync licensing platforms, direct pitches, music libraries, playlist placements, or word of mouth. Step 2. Initial contact. They reach out to you or your representative asking if your music is available for licensing and requesting information about fees. Step 3. Negotiation. You discuss the terms, scope of use, territory, duration, media, and fee. If you own both the composition and the master, you quote a combined fee. If not, the composition and master owners negotiate separately. Step 4. Agreement. Once terms are agreed, a sync license agreement and master use agreement are drafted and signed. Step 5. Payment and delivery. You receive payment, typically upfront or upon project completion, and you deliver high-quality audio files in the required format. Step 6. Content release. The content is released with your music included, and you monitor to ensure they're complying with the license terms. Always get everything in writing before delivering your music. Verbal agreements are worthless if disputes arise. 2 important roles exist in the sync licensing world: music supervisors and sync representation. Music supervisors are professionals hired by film productions, TV shows, advertising agencies, and game developers to find and license music for their projects. They're the gatekeepers. Building relationships with music supervisors can lead to ongoing sync opportunities. The other is sync licensing agents. Some artists work with sync agents or companies that specialize in pitching music to supervisors and negotiating deals on behalf of artists. These agents typically take 15 to 25% of sync fees in exchange for their services. If you're serious about pursuing sync licensing but don't have industry connections, working with a reputable manager or sync agent can be valuable. Just make sure their commission structure is fair and that they have a proven track record of placements. Here's how to pursue sync opportunities. Step 1. Create sync-friendly music. Not all music is equally suitable for sync placements. Music supervisors look for instrumental versions. Always create instrumental mixes of your songs. Many placements need music without vocals. Clean, high-quality production. Professional mixing and mastering is essential. Rough demos rarely get placed. Diverse tempos and moods. Upbeat, energetic tracks for commercials. Emotional, slower songs for films. Create variety, clear, easy-to-understand lyrics. If there are vocals, avoid overly complex or controversial lyrics that might not fit brand campaigns. Think about how your music could underscore a scene or complement a visual message. Step 2. Register with sync licensing platforms. There are online platforms where you can upload your music to be discovered by music supervisors. I will mention a few. International platforms: MusicBed, Artlist, Epidemic Sound, Audio Jungle, and Pond5. Some platforms offer non-exclusive agreements where you retain full rights and they take a commission only when your music is licensed. Others require exclusive rights to your music for their library, which limits your flexibility. Read the terms carefully. Understand whether you were giving up exclusivity and what commission they take. While these platforms can generate income, don't rely on them exclusively. Direct relationships and targeted pitching are often more lucrative. Step 3. Build relationships with music supervisors. Music supervisors are always looking for new music. Making yourself known to them can lead to opportunities. I share some tips. 1 is research supervisors working on films, TV shows, and commercials. Find out who they are through IMDb, LinkedIn, or industry contacts. Reach out professionally. Don't spam them. Send a brief personalized email introducing yourself and your music, with links to your best sync-friendly tracks. Also, try and attend industry events, film festivals, advertising conferences, music business seminars, anywhere supervisors gather. Lastly, build a reputation. Be professional, responsive, and easy to work with. If you get one placement and handle it well, they'll come back to you for future projects. Step 4. Create a sync sheet. A sync sheet is a document that makes it easy for supervisors to license your music. It should include song title, artist name, album or release, duration and tempo, genre and mood descriptors, links to listen, high-quality streaming links, ownership information, who controls the composition and master rights, contact information for licensing inquiries. Make it easy for them to say yes. The less work they have to do to figure out how to license your music, the more likely you are to get placed. Step 5. Know when to negotiate and when to walk away. Not every sync opportunity is worth taking. Walk away if they're asking for unlimited, perpetual, worldwide rights for little or no payment. They're offering only exposure as payment. Exposure doesn't pay bills. The proposed use conflicts with your moral values or brand. A song in a controversial ad can damage your reputation. They refuse to put terms in writing. Verbal agreements are meaningless when disputes arise. Be willing to negotiate, especially if you're early in your career and the placement offers genuine value beyond money. But never give away your rights for nothing. Your music has value. Respect it, and make sure others do too. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.